Very good.
Thank y'all for coming. We're gonna make this short and sweet. The coaches introduce themselves. I'm Coach Bell, Marcus Bell, the head coach.
Coach Joe?
Coach James.
Coach Bell.
All right, and we'll all be the staff for this year for the Junior Wolfpack. First of all, I had a couple things. Who doesn't have the sports engine now? Does everybody have it? Everybody have it? I know you, so I'll give it to you the only one. All right, that's what we're going to use to update pretty much everything. Messages, game stuff to make it simple for everybody. So, if you can, make sure you keep the alerts on. So we're going to do it mostly through there instead of email. We may still do email blast, but for the most part, we're going to put it in the chat. I know for me, I'm the type, I don't like to put something in, and then it's right there, and I can ask the same question. When is this? That irks me. I'm just telling y'all straight up. I'll let you know, but it really irks me. So I just like to be informative. I put it in, but between all the coaches, we'll give you all the information that you need. But like I said, for the most part, this is where it's going to be everything you need to know. And like I said, we'll have the numbers in here, so if you still do need to get in contact with us, you can always feel free. But for the most part, if you got a question, the first thing to do, check it out, please. All right? I'm going to go down the roster so I can see who's on. Adam DeSamoris. All right. Aiden Robin.
Oh, yeah, she's not here.
Amir Fulbright. Anthony Della Libera. Axton Esposito. Bane York. Brandon Jones. Brantley Wiggins. Brady Morales. Cameron Bells. Hunter Goodwin. Jonathan Busmacher. Joshua DeLeon. Kaden Pace. Kale Pullers. Luke Hoffman. Mitchell Price. Nicholas Guido. Noah Johnson. Noah Leon. Noel Ildefonso.
He's not here.
Shadarick Gillis. All right. And Yadil Guardero. Is it anybody I didn't call? All right.
I got that recorded and everything too, so I can put out the video ready.
All right.
Yeah, for sure. The first two big things, the stuff that we like to really talk about is the Sunnies tickets. Every player will be given 50 Sunny tickets, I believe. Yeah. And you have, you'll pick those up on the equipment day, and they'll be due by Jamboree. The quicker we can get those in, the better. Because if we don't have all the money or all the tickets turned back in, they won't let us play the Jamboree. So.
Is it 50 or 25? Is it 50 this year?
It might be 25.
It's 25.
I got both of them.
I usually just end up stroking a check for it. So,
25 does sound
yeah.
more appropriate. And we'll, like I said, we'll get those, during the equipment day. The next thing is the team fee. It's $75 per kid. That'll be due by, what was that one due by? I think that one's due. Oh yeah, July 5th. That'll be due. That'll cover. He's actually already picked out some pretty cool shirts. They're practice shirts, practice pants, and I do believe that covers the socks as well too for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And but other than that, we'll just pretty much be going over all the dates, what's expected of the players, all that type of stuff. So. The practice field, for anybody that was here last year, it'll be in the same exact spot the juniors were, which is at the sports complex. It'll be on the north side of the sports complex after you pass the entrance. You can actually pull into the parking lot and park on the north side of the parking lot, and we'll actually just practice out there. So it'll pretty much be the same place as last year. Same thing is in effect as last year. The halftime, it'll only be the coaches and the team mom that are allowed to go to the pavilion during halftime. Plus the people that will be doing the snacks. We'll be getting together, a weekly sheet that lets everyone know if they're going to be doing the halftime snacks, pregame snacks, drinks, whatever the case may be. We'll get that, put together as we get closer to the season. Behavior, no cussing, no yelling at the kids from the sidelines. That really doesn't do much for them. If you have something, come to us, and we'll try to address it with the player themselves. Team concession duty. This one's always tricky. We'll have a day set aside where everyone has to do an hour to go into the concession stand, give people hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, stuff like that. It's a really big deal. Every year there's a bunch of people that don't show up for it, so the more people we can get there, the better. It'll make everything go a lot smoother. I can't just make my wife do it this year. Big thing is hydration. I stress it to my kids all the time. I get them a big cup of water that they got to drink through, 3-4 times a day. And that's the last thing I tell to them. As soon as I drop them off, make sure you drink plenty of water. It's going to be super important. As of today, the conditioning actually started. I was just talking with Coach. We're going to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:30 to 7:30 for the conditioning, and we'll start on Thursday, and then we'll take it from there.
Where?
Sports club.
Yep, same place. So equipment pickup and weigh-in. Oh, actually, yeah, the MCYFL open house. That'll be on the 27th from 6 to 8. That's pretty cool event to check out if you've never been to one. Kind of go hang out, do the whole thing, meet everybody in the league. All the people that'll be doing the announcements, top 10 plays of the week. A lot of really good people in the MCYFL. August 1st to 3rd, depending on when they have the team go in, we'll be doing the equipment pickup, the weigh-in. It's a really long day. Bring a chair. And we'll try to get the kids in and out as fast as we can, but there's usually a ton of people there, so. But we'll get a little bit more into that once we get there, and that's of course when the Sunny Steaks will be distributed, and everyone will hate you as soon as you pull those things out. August 5th, we start all practice for all the divisions. The first 3 days, we're going to do helmets only, and then shirts and pants with the cleats, of course.
And 2 days shoulder pads.
Yep.
And then we'll pads.
Yep. And the fun begins. Picture day, another super long day. August 17th. Good luck trying to keep your kid's hair looking like some sort of way before you actually get to take the picture. And the big thing is jamboree. We'll play a half a game of football. I'm not sure who we're playing against.
Rattlers.
So that'll be a good way to kick off the season. And of course, we try to get those tickets in by then. That's a big deal. They probably stress that more than anything at the. And actually, the jamboree is kind of a great thing for the parents as well. We'll be doing practice the entire month leading up to the jamboree. It's going to be Monday through Friday, 6 to 8, right?
5:30. No, we're gonna go 5:30 to 7. And we got 2 hours or hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, we got 2 hours for the.
So 5:30, 7:30. And the reason I want to do it that way, just because we're only gonna have a month before the time changes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's just easier for us to start at 5:30, so with y'all schedules, you can already be set. Instead of going a month, 6 to 8, and then right when we get to September, the time gonna change, and we're gonna have to beat the sun out because there's no night shift.
Right.
So last year when we did it, once we did get towards dark at the end, we just cut the lights on cars. But like I say, for the most part, they start playing softball. So the lights, we usually get enough light from the softball field. But like I said, I went 5:30 to 7:30 just for that reason. So nobody else can change anything with their jobs, and we can just go straight through. Is that all right with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
And after the jamboree, we actually get Friday off after that, so it's pretty nice. Only 4 days a week after that. Then September 7th is when the regular season itself begins. Anybody who's interested, they have the Fast Time Cake competition. It's pretty cool to get your kid put in that. It's a lot of fun. And of course, we got like the trunk or treat once we get into October. Then November 9th starts the junior playoff game, which is usually a lot of fun. Anything else you wanna add?
Yeah, just to piggyback on some of the stuff he said, for us with the game snacks and stuff. Like I said, we're gonna do a list. How we do it, we usually get about 2 parents, and we switch it every week. One can bring like fruit, and the other can bring Gatorades. You know what I'm saying? We do it all year, so every parent will have a week for the game to do it. For when we have to do chains, it's gonna be 4 games. So we got 4 as the whole team, 4 as the wing. We try to do it the same way, but last year we had 3 parents that wanted to be on the sideline and did it every home game, so that was never a problem. So with 3 of the fellas, even the women we had on later last game, she loved it. So if we got 3 that know they would like to do the chains already, we can set you down. That could be a problem that's already situated we don't have to worry about. Be on time, please. Drop offs and pick up. I'm a stickler on time. I like to start early. I like to start on time, and I like to get done on time. And then especially when school gets started. I know you're gonna have to get them home for school. It's gonna be hard for them to get out of school, come home, try to eat, homework and everything. So be on time. I know I won't leave. I'll let the coaches go, but at the end of the day, I know I won't leave no kid out until every kid is there. So, what else I was about to say? Oh, most of our games are in the afternoon. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. We have a lot of 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock games. So the first game is against the Chiefs at 6 o'clock. So that's tonight, but everything else. So it's gonna be hot all year. So make sure you guys hydrate too, but especially the kids as well. The schedule and everything is on that app too. If you haven't checked it out, so and it's already posted up.
All right.
Like we say, Thursday we'll start conditioning. We got an hour, 6 to 7, 6:30, 7:30. We'll start that Thursday. And if for any reason anybody can't make it, you can also message me in the group. You can put it in the group. That's another big thing too, communication. Because at the end of the day, we all want our kids to play, but it's not fair to the kids who's there every day at practice, and we have some that come. But then, like I say, as long as we have communication, I know stuff comes up, but if the kid doesn't come, I can't blame the kid because they're not driving. And if I don't know what's going on for a couple of days, to me, it's just the parent really don't care. And I don't like when you come 1 day a week to come to the game and expect the kid to play. I tell you, I don't operate like that. The kids that see us, those are the kids that deserve to play. Like I say, the main thing is communication, though. That's all I ask for. Because some days I may not make it. Some days coaches may not make it. Just communicate what's going on. I don't have to get full detail. You say, Coach, something came up, I can't make it tonight. And that's perfectly fine. And if y'all want to take my number down, everybody can do it so that way. 352 286 3812.
3512.
3812. 286 3812. Coach Bell. Does anybody have any questions? 'Cause that's pretty much all
Yes.
we had to discuss.
Good.
We're probably going to need, if you guys can post in the app, your kid's name and their sizes for their clothes. That way, we can get everything together for the practice stuff.
And then there will be conditioning this Thursday then?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's at the sports complex. That's where we'll be practicing. Yeah, put the size in. That's another thing. I'm going to get dry fits. And that's another thing with practice. I want us to be uniform. So everybody looks the same. And say with their kids, start doing one thing, that's with discipline. Let them know any small things like that matters. Make sure you have a dry fit, whatever you need for practice every day. And I'm going to tell them, don't rely on the parents. I don't care if you're 4th grade, 7th grade. That's your stuff. Yeah, your parents may watch it, but then make sure you got it. Don't let the parents pack the bags if you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I want them to learn responsibility because they're young men and they're going to need to. So, all right.
Good stuff.
For conditioning, t-shirts, shorts, and cleats. You know, getting used to the cleats, but don't have it, you know.
Can they wear any, like any color, any?
Yeah, and
They're just ones for football.
You might have to have- Yeah.
and water. Water Gatorade.
Yep. Make sure everyone's cramped.
Easiest way, you got an old gallon carton. Freeze it up with water. Put it in the freezer and bring it out. We'll still have a cooler and everything, but they just want their personal. By the time you get in that sun, it'll been up melted within 10, 15 minutes. So, all right. And then I also have, let's say with the dry fits, if anybody wants shirts made or anything, I have a guy that does those. He's going to do our coaches' shirts and dry fits for the kids.
Okay.
We can do that. I'll get you the information or whatever we need to do that. He does dry fits. He does short sleeves, shirt and short sets, whatever you need. We can even make extra jerseys. So, all right. And if anybody wants that information, I can get it to you. Get these prices and stuff. You get it ready for you. All right.
Good deal.
That's all I got. You got anything?
Yeah, I just want to say, moms and dads, like to say, please have your kids to be hydrated. And we work hard. We're gonna work them hard. We know they're your kids. We're not gonna do nothing to hurt them, but we're gonna work them hard. It's football. Okay? We're not gonna hurt your kids, and we're gonna work them. Because this year, we are coming out here with an attitude to win the championship. That's what it's all about. But we're gonna work them hard. We're not gonna hurt them though. So we need y'all to help them make sure they got enough water in their body, Gatorade, so we can, when we work them, they'll be all right. They come home, they're gonna be tired. Good and tired.
It's a good thing.
Medical conditions. That's what I was saying. If anybody got asthma or anything, please let us know. And make sure they have whatever they need. So that way we know not to push them as hard. Because if y'all don't tell me nothing, and I have a kid say, oh, I can't breathe, I got this, I have asthma, well, your parent didn't tell me that, so you just being lazy. Let's go, we're going to push through. So please just let us know. Like I said, we're gonna work them, but we don't want to overwork nobody and not, you know what I'm saying, not be known that they have asthma and things they're trying to get out of doing the drill. Because we know how kids can be. They'll find a way to, something they don't like, something's going to be wrong. So, all right. That's all I got. I'll bring it back around. Anybody else have anything? I know I need to talk to you and me. All right. Well, I guess that's it. And I'll see everybody.
Yeah.
Who's our team mom?
Did you download the app already?
Well, I need to see which one.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Jolie Remy?
Yeah. I was gonna say I saw it.
Yeah, that's what it say on here.
I messaged her yesterday.
You messed. I called her the other day. She called me back.
Okay, good to know.
Oh, she was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was me who called you. You called me back, but I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
All right. So all right, that's good to know. This is our team on. All right, so if there's nothing else, I'll see everybody on Thursday. And I will say, message, put in your kid's name into that sports engine and that shirt size. All right,
Okay. We got it.
all right, everybody, y'all have a good one. See y'all Thursday.